Super Mario Land was the series' first foray into handheld territory, and would be the game that introduced us to Princess Daisy. No more Princess Peach.
Nintendo's just having the most insane rebellious phase.
Daisy's role in Mario Land is basically none, but as a whole, she would grow to be one of the most commonly appearing characters in the spin-off games, starting with Mario Tennis, and even appeared as the main princess in the Super Mario movie. Not that one. Her voice is a bit irritating, but I think she's a cool contrast to Princess Peach being a more defined tomboy, so I'll give her an S tier.
Alright, time for the characters that you clicked on this video for.
Goombo.
See, I told you.
A Goomba clone that I don't know why they didn't just call Goomba. F tier. Bombshell Koopa. Now that is cool. I love this idea. You jump on it, but have to be careful and keep moving, or else you blow up as well. I think that's a really unique design, so A tier. Bullet Biff. Just call it a goddamn bullet bill. F tier. Okay, from here the enemies are designated by kingdoms, the first being the Barabuto Kingdom. Speaking purely about new enemies, we have the Bun Bun. What the actual living hell is this? It's a bee with spears, so yeah, bee. We have the Gao, dog with a crown. I'm putting it in C. The King Totometsu fight mimics Bowser pretty well, so I think a B is fair for that one. Muda Kingdom, my homeland. Home to the Honen. Nope, not that. They're like dry bones, but for a fish, so B. There are the Urarinbu that are not similar to boos at all. I don't know. C. It's time for our first robot of the franchise, the Mechabon. This guy is adorable, and up until now, very unique, so it's easy A tier for me. Torian, a boring fish. C. Regular Urarin, a boring fish. C. Gunnian, a boring fish. Wait a minute, is that an octillery? Fine, B. The boss of this world is the Dragon Zamasu. I really like this design and the fight. Hey, Easton Kingdom. Firstly, we have the potato. What? What? D tier. Ganchan looks like a rock that does nothing but help you move, but Mario Wiki says it's a living being. How do you get that from a Game Boy game? I'm not sure. It's a generic rock. C. Tokotoku. These enemies are terrifying. C. At least this one's grounded. Easton Kingdom is also home to the Sioux. Spiders with a face. D. Ugh. Also, there are Kumos. F tier. F tier. Easy F tier. Get out of my face and never look at me again. Boss of Easton is Hayohoi. Bless you. C. Our final kingdom takes us to the Chai Kingdom, and our first enemy is the Piampi. I don't know. I kind of like these little guys, so B. I love the pom-poms because they kind of look like a pomegranate exploding. I can't tell if it's a joke or not, but it makes me laugh, so screw it. A tier. There are the Nioloin, a generic snake enemy, so C. Oh, but they shoot fire. I don't care. All right, I'm giving the chicken a B because I like the helmet. Rokutan. Okay, little minion guy. These are minions, flying ships. A tier. We have the Chikako, these things. B tier. Biokintone. It's a cloud. Why not just call it a cloud F? The final boss of this game is Tatanga. I think he's kind of in the wart category, a one-off villain, with not a lot to say about him, but some fans say he's the best character ever and he needs to return, he needs to be in Smash. Log off the internet, man. I think he fits the franchise well, even if we didn't hear from him outside the Mario Land games, so I'll throw him an A.
Super Mario Land 2 is another Game Boy side-scroller, and this game deviates quite far from the original formula of Mario, meaning we have a bunch of enemies that I have nothing to say about again. I'm trying my best, I'm sorry.
And F. I'm not even gonna talk about this one. Aqua Goomba. Actually a pretty novel idea. I approve. It's an underwater Goomba. A tier. Battle Beetle. What is this? A Heracross? C. B. B tier. B fly. B tier. Big B. B. They're B's I literally have to do it. Biro. What the hell is this? D. Birdfish. Science has gone too far. We need to reverse time. D. Bamu Bamu. A piggy bank that shoots cannons. I mean, come on, that's easily an A tier. Bopping Toady. Can you believe Nintendo is stealing characters from Atari games? B is fair. Chikuntu. You know, that's what I'm talking about with creativity. But it has spikes. Wow. D tier, yeah. The Collector. No one likes to be teased. F tier. The Kanto. An ant with a cannon on his head. You gotta love all these ant varieties. D tier. Don Don. This is a boring bird. Whatever, this is average. C. Fireball Boy. You know what? That's actually kind of funny. B. Floating face. Why? D tier. Ghost Goombas. I like how the ghost part of their body is brown. B. Garanto. Gee, another ant. Honebon. You know, we've seen this type of ending before, I'm pretty sure, just with a different name. I'll give it a C. Jack in the Box. Why are all the enemies in this game so goddamn creepy? Why does it have a balding old man's hair? C tier. Kara. Seriously, just F tier. Hidokato. Well, they ran out of original enemies to make up, so they made a human. C. Oh, and a vampire named Kuro Kiora. You know, I kind of like this one a bit more. B. Kyororo. Kyororo. C. Next up is Kyantobo, a generic boring dragonfly. D. I actually kind of like the Mazgul. They're sort of like Jason heads from Friday the 13th, and that's a pretty cute, albeit surprising reference for Mario. Now I'll give them an A. Minikira. You know we have the swoopers now, right guys? C. Moofish. Jesus Christ, goddamn stupid tier list. Frickin' like it's a moofish. It's a goddamn cow and S tier. Number 48. I like the name and I do have a soft spot for robots, so I think it's a cute enemy. Hey, Noku Bomb Bet. They're kind of like the bomb Koopas from Mario Land 2, which I guess was the idea, since believe it or not, these games are indeed related. B tier. Piku. What do you possibly want me to say about this thing? Poro, a spaceship enemy. I like how the neck is a bolt. A tier. Ragumo, a mole with a drill for a beak. B tier. Shark. The name is generic, the idea is generic, but they have boxing gloves and that's not generic. That's cute. A. Skeleton B. You know the drill by now. Spiky the Hedgehog. I'm giving it an A because even though I don't think they meant this, the art makes it look like a Sonic parody asking for drugs. Tamara. It's a dotted ball sack that shoots. Yeah, C. Tozenbo, another urchin thing. Ooh, don't touch it, it might be spiky. C. Runera, at first glance, you might not know what it is, but this is a B, so say it with me, everyone. 1, 2, 3, C tier. Tricked you. You know Bao. How many of these exist by now? C. All right, time for the big boy bosses now. Firstly is Big Bird. I'll give it a B tier, nothing special, but it's fine. There's the Sewer Rat, nothing mind-blowing, and a bit generic. C. Witch. Is that Waluigi? Whatever, C. We have the three little pigs. Okay, they really just wanted to get sued somewhere while making this game, didn't they? This boss is hard as hell and was personally one of the areas I struggled most with when I played this game. It is fair challenge though, so B. Octopus, holy crap, the father of Octillery. B tier. And of course, last but not least, as in he's the most important character in the goddamn game, we have Wario, another one of those Mario characters that spawn like 100 other games. Wario is evil Mario and designed to be sort of a heavier guy stereotype. In some games, his whole personality is he likes foods and farts, which makes it harder for me to say he's some S tier character, since I don't really like that sort of humor personally. I think an A tier is quite justified here.